You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. That'll roast your whole soul. Might bring a farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where your witness finally feels that. Holy smoke, loud talk, real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Game night giveaways, burn it slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
Hey, what's going on? How the fuck's everybody doing today? Alpha, what's up? Cat, hello, how are we doing? Fill me in on your day. It's motherfucking Friday. It looks like it's raining up there. Let's see in a second. It's your storm over Jacksonville. There it is. Where's everybody else? I'm on YouTube. Nobody here. I can probably touch myself. We just got started. You'll get a couple of trolls over there in no time, Alpha. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. What do we got going on, y'all? I am on my way home. I will be home in a few minutes, settled in, smoking a blunt. Not a blunt, smoking a joint. I might get a blunt. Maybe I'll stop and get a blunt. No, I ain't gonna. Not worth it. No, I think I will. It's been a while. Get the P Cold Train. But
what's happening?
Shit. I was so mad at this. How you doing today?
Pretty good. Just waiting on everybody to start rolling in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing a service at your place or?
No, we're gonna. The service is tomorrow. We'll be down at the funeral home from 12 to 1:30. Then we'll head out to the graveside and do it out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenna, what's up? Waylon, what's up? Yeah. busy with a bunch of shit you don't really necessarily want to do.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is, like I said, it is what it is. A lot of people's coming in today from Florida, Texas, Kansas. So,
And then when they get back in the car to head back to Florida, you're getting in the car with them, right?
I wish I could. I wish I could, brother. I wish I could. I got to help the wife take care of this place. But I'll tell you, I'm coming to Florida and the wife
Yeah.
because she got an aunt lives down there up there in the top part of the state, just about a couple hours
Yeah,
from me.
yeah. Shit, I wouldn't mind heading over that way. I never really got to check out the Panhandle too much.
Yeah. What up, Jennifer? Hello, Jenna. I'm sorry, hon. We didn't say hello. How you doing?
What's up,
Alfred.
Vivian? Jennifer, hello.
Yeah. Sorry, we ain't ignoring you. But yeah, I seen you come up, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. Mom and my brother will be here in a little bit, and like I said, I don't know what time Larry will be in from Florida. I don't know who else gonna be here at what time, and
Pat should be here in the next couple hours.
you know, her brother Pat will be here in the next couple of hours. Wait on.
Hey.
It was like last night. I wasn't being down and shit. It's like, you know, it's kind of, it just gets lonely when you just, it's like grandpa's in the room. You got to, hey, you need some water. You need anything, pecker neck, whatever.
Yeah.
What the hell you doing in here? Damn, you're cussing the TV. You drunk again? Or, I just, that part's lonely, but,
Yeah.
like I said, I know he's in a better place, and hell, I wouldn't have him here for nothing.
Yeah. He earned that better place. So.
Yeah. Real quick, I need y'all's opinion. What do you think about the trim on the beard?
It definitely thins you out, makes you look younger.
Instead of all brushed out, it's kind of.
Looks good.
I was hoping it looked all right. I trimmed my mustache up real good, but I left the beard.
Alpha, I don't agree with the whole Florida man label.
Oh, that's Chris.
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Was that who that was?
Yeah, plumber Chris. Alpha
Son of a
Omega.
bitch. Extra crispy.
Yeah, I don't agree with the Florida man label. So, you know that the only reason that the Florida man gets such a bad rap is because it's so easy to get public record in Florida. So if you look up these same cases that happen in Florida, you'll probably find some in your area as well. The only reason that you see a lot of it on the internet is because in Florida, all you have to do is ask. Anything that's public record, all you have to do is ask for it. Obviously, if you need like a fucking DVD or something, you probably got to pay a fee for that or something. But most other states, they're not like digitized and all that, so it's not as easy to get these like videos of some crazy person running around with their willy out or something.
Yeah. There we go.
We're just more open about our fucking weirdos.
Who's running around with their willy out? What happened?
Around with the willy out. Running around. Scream and shout.
We'll be down.
You said Willie and Mess appeared.
We'll be most likely down at the funeral home, Cat. So it probably best come about 1 o'clock. you know.
That's
What up,
tomorrow.
Carson? Yeah, we're having a funeral tomorrow.
Cat's in here?
iPhone in the road.
Yeah, she's in here. Why didn't
He
you
said
stop?
keep it down. She got a hangover.
Why didn't you stop and get the iPhone out of the road?
I say, Cat, are you live?
I should. It's a brand new one. It's orange.
Somebody
left it on top of their car.
I was thinking they probably slid off the top of somebody's car.
What is it?
A brand new iPhone in the road he just seen.
Yeah, that orange one, whatever it is, the iPhone 20, whatever the fuck.
35?
Well, I think the 17 is the newest one.
That might be it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. The apple symbol is a bite taken out of the fruit of knowledge or whatever.
That's a bit of a reach of translation.
Well, what is it that people are saying? Like it looks like a bite out of the apple, but actually people don't think it was an apple. It was like the fruit. It was a fruit of the tree. People it doesn't necessarily say it was specifically an apple.
It was a fig. It never specified what type of fruit it was.
But we know there was a fucking snake, I guess.
Does it even specify that it was fruit? Doesn't it just say ate from the tree of knowledge?
Just like they just took a bite out of the side of the bark.
I think that it was an apple, wasn't it?
Nah,
I think
like
it was mushrooms. I think it was mushrooms.
Yeah.
Definitely mushrooms maybe got him to that point.
Yeah. That would probably make the most.
They couldn't. You think about it. God couldn't say which fruit it was specifically because then that fruit would get demonized. No one ever eat it. We can't discriminate against any specific fruit. You know.
That is true.
Because that would be wrong, I guess.
Well, there's actually a large amount of biblical scholars that say that that they translate the Bible as it's a mushroom trip. That everything they talk about, they're just describing a mushroom trip.
I think that's what I need, is a good mushroom trip. A good lemon tech mushroom trip.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oops. Wow. Seriously? This salad I bought. I thought it was weird that there was no sauce packet in it. It was buried at the bottom of the lettuce, and I go cutting into the lettuce with a pair of scissors, just crunching through this plastic package. You know, more plastic in my testicles.
All right, we got people rolling in, so I guess I'm gonna hop off here, and I'll catch you fellas on the flip side. Much love,
Yeah,
y'all.
Mikey.
All right, mate.
Or try to have a smooth.
Dude, so I told y'all yesterday about that car show. So my girl ended up going out to it. It was supposed to be free today. It is free today. So they got there. It's an hour and a half away. They got there and fucking parking is $40. So she just she texted me. She's like, "Thank you for the suggestion. It was a nice drive, but we got there and parking was $40, so we left."
Wow.
So it's not exactly free.
Yeah. It's expensive. $40 for parking, and tomorrow the event, like it's a 3-day car show. Today's all Porsches, tomorrow's like supercars, and then something else on Sunday.
Supercars?
Yeah, $250 to get in tomorrow.
Wow.
It's insane.
If I was gonna spend that, dude, I'd go to Skankfest. I think
The
we should all
Roadmark.
meet up at Skankfest sometime.
That'd be dope.
Wouldn't that be sweet? Mess would be at the like having the time of his life.
What
We
is
might
it?
even stay at past 8:30.
Skankfest.
Yeah, you know what Skankfest is, don't you?
No, what is it?
Bean, don't you know what Skankfest is? Hello? Okay. I guess I got booted maybe.
No, we hear you. We just don't respond to you. No, he's
Legion of Skanks is Big J Okerson, Louis J Gomez, and their whole crew.
Yeah.
They have a podcast called Legion of Skanks, and once a year they do Skank Fest, which is a huge comedy event.
But it's like a raunchy comedy event.
Yeah,
Like a mess comedy event.
so they have like Kill Tony. They got roast battle.
There's titties.
They have naked stand up.
Naked stand up mess.
So I wasn't the first one.
No, Ari Shafir is definitely the legend of naked stand up.
Right. I mean,
That
Bert
dude
takes
has
his
a
shirt
third
off,
leg.
too. No shirt,
Yeah,
Bert.
he's packing,
and
is he?
Oh no,
That
Ari
third leg,
Shafir got a
right.
third fucking leg. You would never
haven't seen
believe it
it.
from a Jew, but
But he never
I haven't been blessed enough to see that. I guess.
never gives every inch to the woman because he's always got to keep a couple for himself.
All right. Haven't been fortunate enough in my life.
everybody hit that share button, hit that like button. We don't got a single reaction on this video. What are y'all doing?
I think they're just stoned. I just had a live stream and we got booted again, so I don't know what's happening with the studio. Last night we did another stream last night. I went live again just to have an after sesh, and it got booted again like 43 minutes in. So I mean, I'm sure they'll have it fixed in a few days. It's happened before when they've like added and done stuff.
I hope they fix the ability to get on through a phone.
Cat did it, but I don't know how.
But yeah,
I'll be
wouldn't
back.
let. Like I hit the three dots in the corner and it said open in Samsung Internet instead of opening the studio.
Well, that's what I think you have to. I think there's not a so okay. I can use the old studio, and you would be able to do it like normal. But this is not set up like that yet, so you would have had to use it through the internet like that through a browser on your phone.
It doesn't work through a browser on the phone. It takes you to the same screen where it wants you to download the app, and then if you click download the app, it just takes you to the app. Doesn't take you to the live.
So Kat said I think what she said was you could hold the link down with your thumb and click copy the link and then paste it in your browser.
Yeah, I did that, and it took me to the same screen where it wanted me to download that.
Okay. Never mind then. That was the only thing I
had to break out the old computer.
5 minutes.
Which is nice.
I'm glad you have.
My webcam. I haven't used my webcam and mic and all that in a while. So.
Your webcam looked good. I mean, a lot of times people that don't like use their computer or webcam, usually it's not all that like it's not a great webcam and it's kind of fuzzy or whatever. But
yeah, my
it's good.
I don't got a regular mic, so I just put the mic sleeve on my fucking stand.
I sent you a video. I posted it as a reel too, but I sent the raw video to you so that you could use it, send it, or upload it if you wanted to.
Yeah, love it. I do it. Put that.
I got 3 pretty decent reels out of last night.
Yeah.
What was that? Like I said, I got 3 decent reels, and all I heard was you
I
like,
was
hey.
responding to something else.
He
I
has
see.
a mic.
I'm not even
You
looking
gotta
at it.
pay. You gotta pay attention if you want to know shit, Waylon.
Timothy and Timothy, Cullen, and Diane were hanging out earlier.
Now entering the rain.
Uh-oh.
3
Okay. I
minutes.
think I'm picking it up now.
I gotta get a dab ready. I don't got a joint.
Yeah, my phone.
You ever eat salad, Bean?
Have I ever eaten salad?
No, I said, do you ever eat salad? I'm sure
Oh,
you've
yeah.
tasted salad.
Yeah, I like salad.
Do you like to toss? I'm just kidding. So I don't get salad that often, but I'll dress that shit up, man. I put extra chicken in there. I cooked a few chicken nuggets, chop them up, throw those in there. I got some greens from the garden downstairs in there.
Waylon doesn't like salad too often, but when he does, he likes his toss.
Put a little bit of extra
Saliva.
sauce, but try not to. What?
Saliva.
I said toss, not sauce. Toss.
I can't
You
tell what you
like it.
said.
You said I put a little extra, and I said saliva.
Well, yeah. Somebody said, I don't know who it was, but it was in the chat at some point. It was like, saliva is water with an exclamation point. Like, I don't know if it's exactly the same as water, but
Isn't everything liquid water based?
No.
not a gas.
So it is
Not all
is all
gases. Like,
paint water based?
methane is water based. You know,
Gas? Yeah,
you can have
exactly.
liquid methane. That's what Elon's using, or he create. I don't know if he created a special process or what, but they have a way to use methane as a liquid fuel now, and that's how they're gonna get. That's supposedly what he's gonna use to get to Mars, because I guess Mars has a lot of methane in the atmosphere. At least that's what I read a while back. I don't know.
I heard he was
Do your own
scrapping
research.
Mars and over the moon now.
Right now. I mean, I'm saying right now. Go do your own research. Let's see. Chick-fil-A sauce or ranch added to this.
I heard he was just trying to maneuver a way to get off the Epstein list.
That's all it is. Everything is a distraction from the Epstein list. Like, it hasn't gone away, and no one's gonna forget about it for a long time. So I don't think that.
Honestly, I need him.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
Cheers.
Yeah, I need him to clear his name so he can start getting out and pumping Doge again.
It's like that's the next distraction. Trump's like, we're hiring Elon back. He's coming back. Round two
I
this
don't mean
time.
Doge. I don't mean the government program. I'm talking about the crypto.
Oh, I see.
I need him to get out and make that shit move again.
Oh, did you
He's
buy
the
a lot of
only
it?
one that seemed to have the capability of doing it.
Well, I didn't buy any Doge, but I do wish you luck on it. I bought. I have some Ethereum. I think I have some Litecoin, some Bitcoin, some BAT, which is the Brave engine.
They
They
get
give you
some XRP, some Solana. I'd say
XRP is pretty good.
those two have the most potential if the government they're doing that crypto whatever thing that they're trying to pass through the government, and XRP is the main one they're pushing. So if that passes through, XRP should fucking explode.
Just like a. Never mind. Going out, girly? I'll have a smoke with you before I hop off and eat this. And I'm gonna play some VR. My heart
I
rate
hate
up.
when I do that. I just
Are you,
fucking dropped a fat
you're
ass
home already?
dab in. Yeah.
Hmm.
I just dropped a fat ass dab in the banger. Cold started it. Was looking at the camera while I was doing it and didn't realize I just burned it all away.
Oh fuck.
Hey, your
Nice
Yeah,
dad.
I've done that.
fat ass dab too. Like,
Well,
And
wasted
cold
like-
in
started
honor of
on
you, instead of hitting a bowl, I'll hit.
That's
I'll load a dab.
huh?
Oops.
Yeah.
I
I'll load
said you
another
cold
dab.
started if I kept eating it and forgot
Can
about
you
it.
do another one?
And I even heard it sizzling. I'm sitting here listening to it sizzle while I'm staring at the screen.
Wait, why can't I hear mess?
Mess talk.
Because ears are fucked up.
None.
You
Well,
might-
whether he's
you
messing
might
with me
have
or
to back
not, I
out
couldn't
and come
hear you
back in.
before this. All right. Like I assumed that he messed with me at that point, but I was like, I couldn't hear you
No.
before anyway.
Your mic cuts his mic off, so when you're talking and he's
I
talking,
couldn't hear it at all. Like I was being quiet. I couldn't hear him say anything. Anyway, I'll be back. Where do I go?
What if it gets to Mars? Is like it's just like a bunch of cows there.
But yeah, I heard that he was scrapping going to Mars and was going to populate the moon because moon would be easier to.
The moon's always been the first step to Mars because they say that the way that the moon is going around the Earth, if they can propel themselves off the moon, that rotation around the Earth is going to give them an extra trajectory towards Mars. It first start with a base on the moon. That's going to be the launching point for Mars. But
But they scrapped all the whole going to the moon this year already with Artemis 3. They were supposed to be
is that the one that was going to land on the moon, or the one that was going to orbit it?
orbited. It's just going into low orbit now.
Yeah.
It's beginning to look like we never landed on the fucking moon. Like the more often, like the more they put this shit off every fucking time, it's like, dude, did we ever really get there?
Yeah. I don't like the more and more we talk about it too, and like it's just all the skepticism. It doesn't make sense. It's so we. I don't know if we were talking about it on here or over on Whalen's show the other day about how like they scrapped the plans for it. But like if that's your bread and butter, that's your claim to fame. You know what I mean? NASA's claim to fame is the moon landing.
Yeah.
You fucking guard that shit with your life.
Right. Do you,
You
think
don't
maybe
lose
it's still
that
out there?
information.
Somebody just has it and they don't want to like let anyone use it. You think? Or maybe
I
it's
don't
just
What's
think
fake.
that?
that.
Is it more likely that we really went and and there's somebody controlling that information and not allowing us to really use it, or that it's all fake? I mean, I don't know.
That's what we were just talking about. The more that these missions get scrapped about going back to the moon, the more it looks like it was all just a big hoax back in the 60s. Like it does,
True.
you know what I mean?
The longer it takes them to actually put like have somebody live streaming fucking
Yeah.
with a selfie stick on the moon.
Not even that. Not even that. Just getting back to the moon. Like,
Right.
dude, fuck
Well-
being
that's
on.
true.
Like, we haven't even went back to the moon to orbit it since then.
I wish I could remember who we were having the discussion with, but whoever it was said you got to think like, because the one thing I point to all the time when we talk about this is we're talking about a time when they couldn't make a reliable motor. They could, like, fucking cars were tin cans pieced together. Like, you're telling me that they built this elaborate machine that can send people to the fucking moon. Like, and then whoever it was said, you got to understand, the technology that we have is nothing compared to the technology that the government has. Like, okay, but you're talking about 60 years ago. You're telling me that they had the technology 60 years ago to do it, but they couldn't replicate that technology in the past 60 years? Like, no, they don't have more technology than, yeah, they might have weapon grade shit. Like, I don't think that they had this fucking alien technology and they're just holding on to it, keeping it from us. Especially over a 60-year time, you couldn't figure out it. They should have been able to fucking master that shit. And we should have a taxi to the moon by now.
Didn't we read about though that like every other country was tracking it, and they all and every like so like all they'd all have to be in on it to actually for this to really.
Also, they all had to lose the information.
That too. Well, yeah, but I don't think we just passed out all the information of all the like engineering and the specifics.
Russia was on its way there. Russia was close. Why
Well,
don't they have their
they should
technology?
have people on there too. Then you would think there should be some Russians
Yeah.
on the moon right now.
And you don't think that if the powers that be think that they can control people a lot easier by not doing something that, or by putting information out there that's not true, and all of them collaborating on it, just like
Right.
Antarctica. You got a whole world that is at war with each other. All these superpowers don't like each other. They're not cooperative with each other, but for some reason, they all agreed we don't go to Antarctica.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so if they could all agree on that thing, what's to make you think that they can't agree that, hey, let's tell them the world's round, or let's tell them we went to the moon? Like,
Yeah. I don't know that it's a necessarily agreement, but it could be, just if we're thinking conspiratorial, like, or hypothetically, it could be an outside source that has gone to each country to convince them, and it's not actually each country working together. I mean, like the aliens or whoever you want to, whatever you want to point to, like God, demons, like getting us all to like do the same thing, even though we're not technically working together. You know what I mean?
I actually have a old theory similar to that, but about Jesus.
He's the
Nah.
middleman. He was
Well, no,
the
I've come
deal
around a
maker.
little bit. I've come around a little bit since I've had this thought, but I used to wonder if that. So they said that he went from place to place. He talked to people like all over the place. Now, what if it was actually nobody describes exactly what he looks like? You know what I mean? It's a couple minor features. What if it was 100 guys spread out across the region, and they all claimed to be Jesus, and they were all working together? You know what I mean?
Like Santa
Passing
Claus at the
messages
mall.
along at a rapid pace.
Like Santa Claus at the mall.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, this is what you're saying basically. Like the Freemasons hatched this plan that we're going to send 100 people out here to claim that they're Jesus, and all do and say the same things. Like you got a script,
So it
and so
looks
that
like
way,
it was just one person the whole time.
Well, but one person coordinated them then. Maybe that's Jesus.
Sure, yeah, there was a coordinated
yeah.
effort,
But if that were the case, the locate description of the locations and shit of important.
well, they could all.
I
He
see
could
what
have
you're
been on all
saying.
these locations. They could have been on all these locations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And
but
it wouldn't take much because we didn't have like the technology for everybody to communicate with each other quickly. So like nobody knew that while he was over there, he was over here as well. It's just now they come together, tell their stories, and like, yeah, I saw that guy. Like, I don't. After reading a little more and understanding time frames and stuff like that, and the fact that people from this area and this area did communicate a little better than my understanding was. And so if this person said they saw him and this person said they saw him, they came together, they would be able to describe him in a way that would make each one say, no, that wasn't the guy I saw. You know what I mean?
I like the theory that we had advanced technology before and we got so smart that it was wiped out. And that we're heading that way. And
I
we're
mean,
heading there.
I like that one too, Mess.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you think about just the bombing in Israel. We took out all of their major government buildings. What kind of information do you think was in there that's no
I mean,
longer
Iran.
in existence? And Iran, yeah, that's what I meant.
Just about to make us
What
put us in
information
a
is
new
in
war.
there that no longer exists? You know what I mean? They were the only ones that had it, and
True.
now it's just gone.
What do you
Well,
mean,
that's
like
why,
this, like history of Iran, or like the work,
Or
like
technology, how, like the weapons they were working on, history, anything
yeah,
about that
but
region.
technology. Okay, but the technology is still out there. Like that's
But what if they had their
irreplaceable
scientists
porn.
working on something top secret that the rest of the world wasn't working on? Now it's
Irre-
ashes.
Irreplaceable pictures. Stuff that's like unique.
But I think that happened millions of times over history. You know what I mean? Like you destroy a land, you don't take like all the technology and shit. Most of the time throughout history, they were taking valuables and women. You know what I mean?
no,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying, like. Do you believe that we were as technologically advanced in the past as we are today?
I would either say yes or it was a different type of advancement. That we didn't go in the same direction after it was destroyed. That we went maybe now towards combustible engines or electric or whatever. I think back then it was more sound waves and like I think that's the only plausible explanation for how Egypt was built is sound waves. Like especially when you
Or
think about
aliens or giants or aliens?
well, you know that there's like the remnants of a rainforest under Egypt, under the sand. So the sand wasn't there. You know what
There
I
used to be
mean?
a
Like
river right next to
sand,
the pyramids of Giza.
the sand was used to move the block. The sand was put there. The vibration liquidized the sand. They moved the blocks across the vibrating sand.
That's a good theory. I want to push back on this. We killed ourselves when our technology got when we got to what did you guys both say? Our technology got too good and we. I think it's the rat utopia experiment. We get so many people concentrated and like we start to have this fucked up like like our minds like just like I don't know if you guys ever saw that experiment where they had this like rat utopia where all these rats or mouse maybe, but I think they were rats, but they were given everything they could possibly need, and over time they fucking went insane because just like it was too much to handle, being able to just like chill all day,
Yeah,
like
they stopped working. They stopped hunting.
yeah.
They just kind of laid around. Like,
Some of them were like they called them the beautiful ones, which were kind of like us, where they sat in front of mirrors all the day, and they just kind of like kept like uh, grooming themselves, like constantly
well,
grooming themselves, and
I think we're going through something like that right now, where
yeah,
I think what you're explaining is when things get so good that you start creating bad, like, and you don't even realize that you're doing it. Like you're doing it maybe for what you would consider moral purposes or something, but the outcome is like when things are so good you can't get any better. Like
or we
right
don't
now,
know any better.
out of
We don't know.
out of
Yeah,
empathy, out of pure empathy, the whole left is saying bring people from every fucking nation because we built this great nation and we should share it. But what they're actually doing is demolishing what they created. But it's
Yeah.
out of pure empathy. It's out of evolution. We should share the good things we make. You know what I mean? Like that
Oh,
sounds correct.
honestly, and that's where politics gets involved because more than share what we have, we should spread what we have to other places.
Give them the
So that
knowledge to turn what they have into what we have.
Well, like
exactly.
forced democracy on them, like we in some places have done. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no,
That's why
you're right.
that's
You're right.
the
When there are
politics.
places that kill more of their own citizens than foreigners kill of their citizens, somebody should step in and force them to act right. Because in 2026, there's no reason that in the world where we have such freedoms and abilities to thrive over here, that there's countries over there still under the thumb of a fucking dictator. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah, but what makes sense for other people? Can you determine what everybody else should be? You know?
In a brainwashed state, they don't know what makes sense. Once
Yeah.
you take them out of the brainwashed state and they can see things around them and realize that they weren't meant to be in that structure, that I think most people end up happier until they get to a point where they're like, I want reparations.
They could say that to you too, though. They could say that from another country, say that to you Americans, from their perspective, thinking that we are brainwashed. We have programming, the television programming, and all of the, medications, and like there's a lot of things that point to us being controlled just as much. So it's hard. It's a double-edged sword because if you go like trying to liberate people, and then you have to tell them how to live, it's like.
Well, yeah, that's like, I mean, you're looking at the Iran war right now, and you got a lot of the mainstream media. It's like divided. Depends which side you look at, you're gonna see people out on the streets waving American flags, chanting USA, or flip the channel and you're gonna see thousands of people out there crying in the streets because
Right.
the world leader died. Like, but then again, like I said, I was trying to explain that the other day, is that nobody's taking care of that region. You know what I mean? They were left to fucking fend for themselves and suffer while their government took on foreign affairs and tried to attack the rest of the world. And now this regime that they had actually filtered some of that money down to the people and made sure that there was some kind of like welfare for the actual people. And they were like, yeah, they're terrorists, but they were the first people to care about us.
Mm.
Like, and that's a hard thing to break. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell somebody they're bad when they've been bottle feeding you. Like,
The only experience of someone of mercy or whatever.
yeah, in 15
But
years,
back
they
to like
finally
the
had somebody to say like, hey, we care about you guys, and
right.
we're going to bomb them for it. Like,
Well, but back to us talking about how like our technology, our civilization or whatever gets so like advanced. I would say I would add into that like some other possibilities like the Fermi's paradox, which is there's like a list of possible reasons why we haven't whatever have become like Star Trek whatever. And some of those things is like our planet every so often gets really close to the asteroid belt, and a lot of times we end up pulling one in, and that's like, it doesn't matter how cool of technology you have at that point, you're going to be busted back down, and we're it's a miracle that we're still around,
yeah.
but
Well, yeah.
there's other things like that, but there's like may not have been our fault, but at the same time we can see it,
Really, I
being our
think you
fault
got to.
too.
I think you're onto something there, because I watched a video the other day talking about it, where they said most of the technology that we have, we don't know how it works. Like,
Right.
so, like, ask a
Generations go
quantum
by,
physicist,
and yeah.
but ask a quantum physicist how quantum physics works. He could explain what quantum physics is, and then ask him why it happens like that. What caused? I don't know. It just does. Ask a scientist how a microwave works. We wire it up
They
like this. We got these components. All right, but why does it do the thing?
Hmm.
They know why. Scientists know
So-
why shit does what it does.
Look it
I
up.
feel like they'd have a
Nobody
reason.
knows for sure how a microwave works.
I know
There's
how
no.
it works.
Let's get your best explanation.
The explanation that I'm aware of is that by confining microwaves inside of the box, by shooting microwaves into this small contained box through the food, what it does is it affects the moisture molecules in the food, and the
Makes them
moisture
rapidly
molecules,
vibrate.
it makes them rapidly vibrate, but that also destroys the nuclei of the actual nutrients in the food, and basically destroys
That's
it. But
been
that's why you
debunked.
have warm spots and hot spots,
That's
because
been
some of
debunked
your
though, because they can't
oh
actually observe that in real time. There's
Okay.
nobody that can observe it in real time. There's like
well,
a
that's
few
theoretically what
different
it does then, I guess.
theories on what it
Right
is,
here's
but there's
right
no
here's right
solid
here. It says
information.
yes. It says yes, they absolutely do.
Bullshit. What does it say?
It says, hold on a second. Scientists absolutely know how microwaves work, primarily through a process called dielectric heating. A device called a magnetron produces high-frequency electromagnetic waves that oscillate, causing polar molecules like water, fat, and sugar in food to spin rapidly and vibrate, creating friction that generates heat.
Is what? What's your source though? And are you able to ask follow-up question?
Google AI.
But hold on, my coworker just called me. I got to call him right back. Give me a second.
Oh, he was shut down by the mess.
To put words in Bean's mouth while he's on the phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
what's
I'm
up?
sure they would have an explanation.
Yeah, I'll take it up to butt tomorrow. What time you want me to be there? Oh, really? You're gonna tickle me too?
You gonna do me like
Yeah,
that again?
I'll call you that. Okay, Big Daddy. He hasn't paid attention. He turned the volume down.
Everybody else is probably cracking up. So what are you up to today, Mess? Friday.
I'm not out of my mind.
Well, go take a walk. Get out of the
I filled out
garden.
applications today, so that was a good thing. But I'm still
Yeah, that's
just
good. Anything that you actually liked, or was just all stuff that you were trying to get whatever you could?
just at local stores that are hiring, like AutoZone, Advanced Auto, Tractor Supply, just like some like retail sales type shit that I can do that I'm able to sit down or stand up during the day. You know, that's why That's why I want to like auto zone or advanced auto part sales, because you got those stools you can either sit on or you can stand up and type in the computer to find shit. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
nothing, and it's not real heavy. Like I'm going to be lifting fucking hundreds of pounds over and over and over again, where I'm killing myself. So my back would probably be able to handle that. My back and knee, I'd be able to handle that type of work. You know, there's certain types of work that I can't do anymore. Like anything real physical, I can't do anymore, like roofing or labor jobs, which it sucks because that's how I used to make my money, because I'd run myself, ragged doing that shit and make good money.
What about
Especially
exercise? Are you
when you
able
get
to
paid.
do any?
Well, when you get paid per job or piece rate, depending on what jobs I was doing, like time is money. So the harder I
Yeah.
work, more money I'm making you know what I mean, in a shorter period of time.
I'm wondering if you are you able to? I don't know your specific condition, but are you able to do any like really light exercise with your back to try to strengthen it a little bit?
I'm able to, but it doesn't work.
I'm gonna try to get this like a weighted vest, so that I can just walk, like go on dog walks and stuff, and that extra weight will just be, like help your core and kind of just in general do some
Well, I'm hoping that just by um, getting a job, I'll be more active, which will
for
lead me to
sure.
want to be more active. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the more active you are, the more active you seem to want to be.
I agree. I was just saying that. I feel like getting some cardio in here today. Start feeling like going up a little bit. Like I went the other day and I ran for an extra minute longer, and I'm not trying to overdo it, but I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll pump it up an extra minute. And then I even came back to the treadmill before I left the gym for a little bit. I was like, okay, like didn't feel like I was pushing myself to some like ridiculous, I wasn't like really huffing and puffing, but I pushed a little more than I was, and so that's all that matters. You make those little gains, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. And I saw this guy, it really sunk in a long time ago on a Rogan episode. I forget his name, but he was talking about going. He's like, you could train every single day and not take a day off, but just go 70%. He's like, if there's no need to do the maxing out or whatever, like, and like strain yourself, and then you have to take a day of like recovery or whatever else. And he's like, if you go 70, he's talking about like training in jiu-jitsu or something. He's like, if I train every day for 1 hour, and you train 3 days a week at 1 hour, at like maxing out, like going full speed, full everything, and getting hurt and stuff. He's like, by the end of the year, I will have done more hours of training than you, even though you think that you got some kind of benefit by going so hard that you could hurt yourself or whatever else. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing, but that's kind of.
Yeah, but aren't there benefits to? I think isn't it depending on
He
what
did
you're
bring that
trying
up.
to do? Doesn't it depend
Yeah.
on what you're trying to actually
I mean, if you're
accomplish?
if you're weightlifting, and you want to find out your max, you can do that, but you don't do that very often. A lot of people tend to like go close to their max on a regular routine, and that's probably just that's like he was
Yeah, but
describing how that can be more
Repetition,
detrimental.
I'm saying like if
repetition
it,
builds muscle. Repetition builds muscle more than weight, is what he's saying, and it's true. Like
yeah,
because you
yeah,
can
that's
build
why I'm
muscle
saying it
without
depends.
weight.
That's why I'm saying it depends what your actual goal is. If you're trying to build mass, that's all day.
Yeah.
If you're trying to build
Well,
strength, you want to go push your limits of strength.
yeah, like I said, he was talking about it in reference to getting hours of training in jujitsu. And so that was more of,
Uh,
think about it as like a
Different.
skill, training in a skill. So even if it's like whittling fucking whistles, if you are working at 100%, I'll give it 110%, boss. Okay, but then you're gonna need at least 2 days off a week. But if you're giving it 70%, all week, you actually will end up getting farther ahead and learning more, being more knowledgeable. Like, because at the end of the year, what do you say? I have this many hours in this skill. You don't say I have this many hours at 100%, this many hours at 50%. Like, you can't break that down. You just, like,
Yeah,
you versus another person saying that, you can say I've done it this much, this amount of time, versus,
yeah.
anyway, I'm regurgitating a 2 hour stream, but you guys, you know what I'm saying.
It's like the old adage: practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I kind of get it, because it's like I don't want to hurt myself and then be out even longer. So, but I also don't want to feel like I'm, you know, going too light. So you want to kind of get close, but just don't go too hard. That's all.
Denise with
Anyway,
500 stars. Thank you. Thank you.
Denise, who?
Denise Pepper, that 500
Oh,
stars.
okay.
The one that hates you.
No, like I know another Denise. Thought maybe it was another one.
It's like, won't you
Anyway,
send me to shoot?
I got plenty of stars. I thought it was Denise Sandoval. I was gonna say hi. But I don't know that Denise.
So
Hi,
fuck her,
Denise.
right?
Well, I mean, like, Hey, send me some too. New person that just met. I'm gonna go eat. So see you guys later.
Really solid.
Yeah, let me know if you want to if you post that video. I'll share it. And if not, go over if you get time to my page, and I shared 3 different people in the boxes reels that are all pretty funny. This is the one time when King Neb just loses it when Mikey typed in the chat, hit me baby from behind. And Neb just loses it. And then I type the one part where we're talking about Bean not owning any cats, but climbing around on the cat tree behind him. Oh, dude, there's a couple good moments for sure. But I actually, it's funny, Bean, because I wrote down on my paper like at 35 minutes in, I was like, okay, this is a good one. The next one wasn't until an hour and 45 minutes. I'm like, I fucking totally forgot for a couple, because there could have been probably another couple or, and I'm like, I don't want to spend
Yeah, I
time
know there
trying to
was some
find it.
good ones. I didn't even think about it while it was happening, but I know there was a bunch of good ones, good moments in there.
Just, it's like the habit of like having a piece of paper and then just sort of, okay, it was around this time. But
You can
yeah.
just go watch it in like 3 times speed.
I guess. I don't know if I could hear it all that great then. The moments we all laugh though, that's usually what it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
All right, I'll see you. See you guys.
later. Little old me.
Anything fun this weekend?
I don't think I have anything planned. I'd like to find something to do. Oh wait, what are we doing? There's um forget what they called it. Something circus. It's like a horror circuit. Uh,
Like
don't
a
know.
juggalo?
I think it's like kind of supposed to be like them haunted house attractions. Hey,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like that, but it's like it's a huge circus tent. They put it in the mall parking lot, and I guess you go in and it's like forget what they called it, paranormal circus or something like that.
No shit.
Yeah, we're
You
gonna
were
go
just
check it
hurting in
out.
the comments, weren't you? You were
Huh?
just hurting in the comments, like motherfucker. You were like, "Get off here so I can hop up. Get off here so I can hop up."
You're fucking right, I was. Christ's sake. Someone's going to bring some excitement to this fucking live. Like the monotone voices in the dark rooms. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We're trying to be happy. It's fucking Friday.
Yeah, I got a question for y'all. Back to the boring topic.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Do any of you have a cookie fork?
Oh, shit. I thought we were talking about your sex life. Oh, it's a fork.
You got a
What the
cookie
fuck
fork?
is that? No.
What the fuck is that for?
So you take 2 cookies. One goes into this one, and one goes into this one. So like sandwich cookies. So you have them stacked, and you can dip 2 cookies at once and eat them the whole thing at the same time.
Why don't
without
you just
dipping
hold the 2 cookies together and
So you
dip
don't.
them?
That's what the fork's for. So you don't dip your fingers in the milk, and you can dip the whole cookie.
Bro,
Yeah,
we're
but that
animals.
won't work.
Just get messy, my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll just fall off the fork. It'll get so soggy, it'll fall off the fork.
that's how your girl gets a yeast infection from that sour milk on your
Bro,
fingers left over.
You're outsourcing the most amazing things we were given as humans, opposable thumbs. Like, what are you fucking doing?
Oh, come on, that's innovative as fuck.
You know, any animals don't have these, buddy? We're pretty fucking lucky.
I don't like all my fingers dripping after I'm done eating a fucking pack of cookies.
Oh, so do you have one? Do you have one for your woman too? Never mind. Never mind. Let's leave that there.
You ever see them little finger condoms?
She meant
To Bean's woman, I wasn't implying anything. I was just implying that he outsources for things he doesn't need to.
She's not here. Fuck her. No.
Fuck you. Oh man. I gotta say though, bending a fork is not easy, and the way you have that bent is almost perfect. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of fucked up.
It took some patience.
It looks like it's some kind. It looks like it's some kind of crop tool. Is what it looks like.
Yeah. And to get them, like, to get it to bend at the right spot, that the sandwich, like the cookies still are just stacked perfect, that there's no gap between them, that they slide on there, just two cookies perfectly.
You talking about Oreos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milk's favorite cookie. What's up, Lone Star?
Dude, they make condoms. They make condoms for women, I heard. Yeah, Bruce Jenner's going to put his dick in something. I'm joking.
Isn't that called a dental dam? No, it is dental dam.
The dental dam. Yeah, that's called a piece of fucking cellophane, buddy. You just get the old piece of cellophane, right? And you fucking shove it right on there and get in. Oh man.
I gotta switch phones.
Atlas is trying to bring sticks in the house. Do you have a dog named Atlas?
Apparently.
That's an interesting dog name. I've never heard of a dog named Atlas. Like that's kind of fucking cool.
I forget the dog's name, but apparently it is Atlas.
He's like, I'm forgetting the dog's name. I'm assuming that is the dog's name.
Unless she has a weird guy at her house that's bringing sticks in the house. I mean, you know, some people, like there was a comedian that liked rocks. Some guy might like sticks.
I'm dead. Oh. The White House has made me over $800 the past 24 hours. Thank you, America. Yep.
See, I knew I'd hear you say that. I always knew you wanted me to be the 51st state. I knew it.
Oh shit, we lost Bane.
His phone might have died. He's going to come back on the other device, I'm sure.
The old guys are taking over. Let's go.
You might have surprised him so much by saying good shit about America. He said, "Thank you, USA."
Yeah, no. The Twitter account, your guys' or Twitter or TikTok, the White House's TikTok account has been posting some beautiful videos. They're essentially trolling the countries they're bombing right now through TikTok. And a cryptocurrency was created around this, and a lot of people made a lot of money off that shit. You with us, Bean?
All right, I'm back. I can hear now.
My basset hound tries to drag large sticks in the house all the time, then shreds them. My dog's name is literally Hank the Dingo Wango Tango. What the fuck?
I want a basset hound so bad.
Hank the Dingo Wingo Tango.
You say it every time you call him? Like, do you have to say his full name for him to respond to you?
Yeah, right? Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm. You ever see them videos where the guy is out at like a park and he's like walking around with a leash and he's like, I can't find my dog anywhere, and like get somebody to help him find
it. Look for him.
His name's
what's his name? Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
What are you smoking on?
I am smoking on. What strain was this? It's a weird name. It's called Coffee Creamer. I don't know how 2 strains of weed created the name Coffee Creamer, but this weed is called Coffee Creamer. It's actually really good. It's really good pop. Can't argue with it. Cheap.
Hell yeah.
It's like a 20, 28, 29% strain that usually sits around, 35, $40 a quarter. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. It's got decent taste. It has like a cookies taste to it. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
And gets you fucking ripped.
I'm smoking on Frost.
Frost. Just Frost. Interesting. There's been a lot of Frost strains, so it makes me curious what Frost made the Frost.
The bud, formerly known as Frost.
I got a comedy show next Saturday. I can't wait.
Comedy show? Are you going to see Bilal?
Yeah, Aran. I'm going Aran or whatever. Bilal. I'm going to see that guy.
Aaron Bilal.
Yeah, I'm going to see him on Saturday.
You should take your phone, and if he picks, like if he calls on you for some reason in the audience and like points something out to you, like tries to use you for crowd work, reply to him with your phone's voice, not your voice.
That would be fucked up. That's hilarious. I'm gonna go to Grok, and that's brilliant.
Yeah,
that's I'm stealing Christopher Reeve's voice. You fucking watch this shit. That's actually brilliant, Mess. Thank you. Because I planned to fucking try and get involved. You know me. I'm saying something.
Yeah.
Or did you reserve your seats, or is it first come you sit wherever you sit, or is your seats certain spots and are you near the middle?
Get in where you fit in as you come in for this one. It's not reserved. You just get a ticket type thing. Yeah.
That's cool. He travels around with most of the like disabled guys from Kill Tony, so the other ones will probably be there. I think that honestly, I've watched Kill Tony since the beginning, and I think everybody gives him shit that he got a soft spot for disabled people, but they legit are the funniest motherfuckers on that show.
Yep. They are.
Yeah,
they
there's
are
some that
fucking,
it's like, all right, you're giving this guy a break, but a lot of
they
them
are
like,
fucking funny.
yeah, they put themselves out there. They're self-deprecating. They don't mind being the butt of the joke. Like people
What did
take
you tell Tony? My voice sounded like yours once, and I prayed to God that he would take it away. It was something like that.
Then he does have them people on there, like the guy that stutters, and like I get it. Like it's funny for the first time seeing him, but 10 times in, when you got to do a 1 minute joke and he can only get 6 words out in that minute, like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking. Let's say it'll be fucking hilarious. Not regardless, it's gonna be fucking great.
yeah,
I'm super excited about it. Super stoked.
regardless who it is, comedy's fun. Regardless who you're seeing, as long as they got some actual jokes and you're not just sitting there bored. I love a good comedy show. What up, Ty?
Humor is
I love
important.
I love a bad comedy show.
Mess is like, that's why I only watch my own. You set it up. Oh man,
What's up,
no, you're fucking good. I've seen, like, I can get through your sets. Most noobs, most new guys that are coming in, I want to fucking, you know what I mean? Go watch Pornhub and jerk off halfway through their set. Like you're dying. You know what I mean?
What I'm hearing there is I should do my set naked, so you don't have to watch Pornhub.
100%. No, I'm saying that I can get through your set. I can get through it. you know what I mean? You get better the more you do it. So I mean, yeah. You can see I've watched your comfortable, like your how comfortable you are up there. I've watched that confidence. I've watched it grow. It definitely has. It's
I
awesome.
want to get out to Frederick again. Next time I go do stand up, hopefully I'll get to Frederick because I ain't been there in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep doing it, Ness. Keep fucking doing it. Don't stop. The day I'm watching Kill Tony and he pulls a name out and they go, the mess, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I want you to know. I'll probably throw something through my TV. Like it'd be fucking good. What's your problem, Bean? What are you doing?
Cleaning my banger.
Oh.
Because he put a big ass
hello.
fire and just melted it.
It's Justin. Yeah, it's me. I'm that guy. Yeah.
What's up, Allison?
How the hell are you? It's been a while. Well, I'm living. I'm smoking. I'm still an asshole. Not much has changed.
I've been in this game for years.
Yep.
Animal.
Yep. Y'all would have paid attention years ago. You'd realize today that I was the realest person you could have watched. I ain't changed. Oh man, it sucks, because we'll never have a 2021 again. And in that sense, I mean, how popular streaming was for COVID and like the amount of people we got to meet and this and that, we will never see that again. It's we need a big we need the Japanese to eat some weird animals. It's their turn. And shut down the world.
Don't say we'll never see it again. The government has ways of making shit happen.
Well, god damn it, make us all sick again. I want some quality streams. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that to get this, I have to wish sickness upon the earth, but fuck it.
I think what they realized with that whole COVID thing is they don't even have to tell people they're sick. They can get people to do what they want.
No, they don't. They don't. And you're correct. I agree with you there, 100%.
Yeah, they realize that was a test. They realize it works, and now they got it in their back pocket for when they need it.
I'm a hemorrhoid. I irritate assholes. I don't know. I'm tough to irritate. I gotta not like you. The only people that irritate me are people I don't like. I mean.
Yeah.
Easy that opening.
There's a lot of people that irritate me that I tolerate.
I don't. I'll go off the deep end and people will still fucking celebrate me for it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can say whatever I want. And then people will always be, oh, he said this. Nobody cares. They really don't at the end of the day. You might get your little fucking 5 followers that may say, oh my goodness, and give you your little virtual hugs. But beyond that, nobody cares. They really don't.
Yeah. Everybody locks their phone screen and goes about their business like everybody else.
That's it. They're going to forget it tomorrow, baby. It's a new day. And I can come back a changed man. People will always accept you. And the flip side to what I'm saying, though, Bean, is that if a lot of people could learn to just cut loose, have fun, and be themselves, they would get a lot further than being something they ain't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anybody. I'm saying this goes for everything, everyone. A general, a blanket statement for everybody. Be your fucking self. Don't care. Who cares?
That's why people like you and me and Mess and the people that we chill with won't really make it in the streaming world. There's no room for real people.
No, there isn't. There
I
never
guess
is.
yesterday we had a bunch of people in here from YouTube, and one dude kept asking, "What's the topic?" I'm like, dude, there ain't a fucking topic. No, what's your show about? Why'd you decide to go live? Like, why do we need to like create some fake scenario for you? Why can't we just fucking go live, hang out, be real people, and chill? Like that's there ain't no room for us out there. Everybody needs their constant entertainment.
Yeah. Well, they want chaos, destruction. Now, you look at the format that you go live, that many people go live, right? It don't work. Nobody wants to see you just sitting there at the end of the day. It's tough to build a following this way. Now, you, me, or Miss switched this and we got our cameras and we started walking out in fucking public, baiting people, doing this, doing that. We'd be fucking 100 times the people. Do I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to be that person? No. I could be good at that. Trust me. I'd be great. Send me out in public and ask me to rage bait things for content. I would be so good at that.
Yeah, I would.
But
I'd be good at holding the camera and coming up with the ideas.
that's it. But
I'm
that's
not-
it. It's a group, right? It's me, you, and Mess. Let's say we all live in the same area. We don't sit in front of our cameras. We all get together. We fucking go and film out in public. We'd be 100 times the following. Easy.
This comment right here. That's how my comedy is described. I'm unapologetically me.
Yeah.
Like, take it or leave it. This is what you fucking get.
But that's one of the big reasons I respect you, though. Is that that's not just your comedy. It's kind of like a life quote. It's you.
I think 100% what we were just talking about, though, Mess would be great at that. Like, you put a camera on him out in public, and just, I think that you could throw him any idea, and he's going to go do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for
Honestly,
comedy, fuck yeah, let's go.
Someday when you find your end, if you get a piece of stone on this earth that marks who you were, it should say something like that. Unapologetically me.
Actually, when I die, I want my tombstone to say "loved by," well, liked by some. If you're ready to say "loved by all," man, liked by some.
No. If I had a tombstone, I'd probably get something stupid written on it. I would.
Tolerated by others.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that even after we die, we still want to take up space?
I
I
don't.
just want to take up space so I can. Sorry.
No, I was saying is I want to either be cremated or put in a planting pot in a pot plant grown out of my composing body.
But isn't that like a weird human like desire to still take up space after we die? Like, I want a grave. I want to still be here. I want that 6-foot area to be mine forever.
I want someone to take my ashes to a German boot camp and spread them, so I have a lot of fucking ghosts to hang out with.
It's actually not. It wasn't there for the person getting buried. It's for the loved ones left behind to give them somewhere to go.
I get that, but it still is kind of that person saying, "I want to take up space after I go."
Yeah.
All right. This is 6x3 that you're not allowed to use until this graveyard's gone.
You're like, there's this box that's everything is going to be decomposed inside of it. It's eventually just going to be buried and clothes that are going to get eaten away at. But
Kind of fucked up.
other than that, it's an empty box taking up an 8-foot by
Yeah. Humans
8 foot by like, I guess it's 8 by 3 by 3 probably something about that size.
It's human greed.
Oh, doo. What do we got out here today? It's a nice
5
day.
minutes.
Looking nice out. Springtime, pretty much here.
It's warming up here. We're supposed to get up into the 60s and 70s, but it keeps getting pushed back. Like we're in the 50s today.
I got tulips coming up there. Everything's coming up right now. Everything's starting to grow. It's that time of year. Ugh, I gotta clean all this. I gotta figure out. I want to repaint this cement. I gotta redo this year. I gotta repaint it all the way out to the back. That's where I hang out. Is in there. There's my little smoke spot. Is in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to paint it right through to here. Paint all this side out. I'm lazy. Been putting my recyclables there. You want to know why I put the recyclables there? Honestly, I'll tell you something. We have a lot. We have a lot of homeless people here, right? And instead of them coming into the back and breaking into my shed or taking any of my shit, what they'll do is they'll come here and take that $4 worth of recyclables that are sitting there. It's the first thing they're going to do. They're going to grab those and run. And to me, that's fine. That's cool. Take that.
That's a built-in recycling program.
You get money for the cans here. I don't know if you guys have a return system down there for cans, but up here, you get like 10 cents a can, boys. So, I mean, honestly, there's honestly probably like $20 right there.
Yeah.
We don't get per can, we get per pound. We
Yeah.
get like
By the pound. Aluminum by the pound. Okay, yep. So you means you crush them, right? You crush them? Yep. Cool. I'm jealous because I've always wanted to have one of those things and be able to use it, but if we crush them, they won't return them here.
really.
It's the opposite. Yeah. And I think it sucks because I see these crusher things. I'm like, man, I want to crush them.
Some
Yeah.
places don't like them crushed though. Some places don't like them crushed because people will put sand in them and crush them, and then you just
because
put a
you're by
little
the
bit of
weight.
sand in each one. But over 100 cans, that's a lot of weight.
Geez, you wouldn't wonder why they wouldn't just fucking break it down to the per, right? Then they don't have to worry about that.
Y'all are getting paid way more per can than we are.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
they
get
pay
paid
good
a
money up
lot.
here.
Yeah.
It's a full
And
time
there's
job.
some
Listen,
states. There's some states down here that do returns, like 5 cents per bottle, 10 cents or something like that. Like,
listen. I'll tell you what.
California,
Most major Canadian cities, and I'm not trying to sound any sort of way when I say this, so just start with that. But you're going to see an Asian dude, and he's going to have a shopping cart, right? And he's going to have like 400 bags of recyclables somehow attached to it, and it looks like a mountain on wheels that's moving with this little Asian man behind it. Yeah, motherfucker, them guys are making big money. They're paying taxes. They make so much money.
yeah.
They're fucking cleaning up, bro. It's good money.
Yeah, it's a built-in recycling system. You don't need the trucks going around and all that shit if you got the homeless out there cleaning it up.
right?
Like, they're getting a nickel a can, you know what I mean? Like,
They're getting
1 minute.
They're getting their money. Oh, it's it. I want to have something in my
it's a
bong.
good system, really.
It is.
I just
Oh,
don't
man,
understand
so
how
much.
they can afford it. Like, I feel like 10 cents a
Oh,
can is a
absolutely.
lot. Like,
Woo. Want to go for a dip, boys?
I could imagine when they make the can, they don't spend 10 cents to make it.
Like 100 cans, that's $10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't imagine that they spend 10 cents to make that can.
I don't know what to tell you.
Like, mass producing them.
Oh shit! I
Where's-
need my bong.
Where is it 420 this hour? Does anybody have it out? It's
What time is it here?
320.
It's in
Did you
the
see that?
most
Oh, it's
eastern
there.
part of Canada.
It's a 20. It's a 20 now.
What is it? Nova Scotia? Is that the most eastern part of Canada?
That's it. Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Where I'm from.
Fire in the hole.
Let's do it.
And the Virgin Islands. It's 420 on Epstein Island.
Epstein Island?
That's in the Virgin Islands, right?
You say so. I don't know. I haven't been there. When did you visit?
Well, that guy said he saw you there.
When were you there?
Yesterday we had somebody coming in try to troll, and he's like, I saw you on Epstein Island. Like, wait, you're mistaken, but why were you there?
Yeah.
Like-
I've been like, buddy, I was just there making balloon animals for the kids. Like, fuck you.
It's a snake every time. What up, Trent?
Oh, that's brutal. It's a snake every time. I can't.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Touchdown on the bong today. Hell yeah. Congratulations again, Trent.
Cool.
Trent got his waffle fries. Sorry, I forgot to put little Jesuses in everybody's prizes this time.
Hi.
Are you muted or are you just fucking with us?
I was muted. Yeah, I was all muted up, bud. Muted and muted. Trent's all good. Is that the Trent that I don't like?
No.
Okay, Trent, I like you. I'm there's just a Trent out there that hangs out here that, I'm not a fan of. And I didn't know. And now that I know that that's not you, what's up, Trent? Much love.
It's probably another Trent that you don't like now.
No,
Just
we're
because
good. Now that I know Trent is all good, it's all good, baby.
Let me see here. Whoa. Ty's getting fresh with you.
Let me see
Damn.
your left butt cheek. Well, buddy, I sold you the right and told you that you had to pay for the other side. Doesn't know. I don't know what to say to that. That's kind of weird. I don't know why he wants to see
I didn't know this line was going to turn into that. I'm leaving, guys. Y'all have fun.
Right?
What's up, Rose?
I didn't want to ask him, but I kind of thought he was gay.
Yeah. He has a thing. He has a thing for the ding-a-ling.
Oh my god! Look at him.
He's got
Yeah,
a little
what?
thing.
Nah.
He's got a little thing for a little ding-a-ling.
Now you think about it, though, Ty does look like he probably got a good grip. He's probably loved. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Rose?
That'd be scary if he was gay.
Oof.
You ain't getting away from him.
Yeah, I'd switch from a bottom to a top really quick.
Did
I'd be
you
like, yeah,
see-
I'm not a bottom. I'm definitely
Did
a
you
top.
see the Shia LaBeouf interview where he was talking about why he got arrested and shit?
Who's
like-
interview?
No.
He's like Shia LaBeouf. He got arrested at Mardi Gras, and then he was doing an interview, and they asked him about it. He's like, he said, when there's a bunch of big gay people around me, I get scared. He said, and if that's homophobic, well, then I guess I'm that.
I can't.
He's like, be gay. He's like, I don't care if you're gay. It doesn't bother me. Like, I've paid for people to have transition surgeries and shit like that. Just don't be gay in my lap.
Don't be gay in my lap. I'm fucking done.
I get
He's
it.
funny.
I get it. Now.
He's funny as shit. But yeah, he's like, when there's big gay people around me, I get scared. like, what do you think they're gonna do to you? like,
You know what I always wondered? Whenever you're looking at online hooker ads, right? Why does it always say in the bottom of the ad in big letters? They have these beautiful ads, all these big write-ups and all these things, but at the bottom it always says, "No black gents, please." Why? Like,
No.
I don't get that part.
I didn't know that y'all had hooker ads. That's something that, like, they have that in Canada?
Go, but if you want to laugh, I'll tell you where to get it's nothing. Go to leolist.com. Have a laugh, buddy.
I didn't.
Mess. You will
I
laugh.
missed the
It's going to be in
beginning,
your
the
own
middle.
area. Miss.
Dude, I missed the
Sorry,
beginning, the middle,
sorry.
and the end of
Let
that.
me-
What are you talking about here?
Bean, just for 1 second. Miss, here's the fun thing, right? This place that I'm telling you is going to cover your town. And you can go on there and try and find people you grew up with or no. It's fucking hilarious.
What are we talking about?
What is it? I don't know. What are you talking about?
Leo list.
What is it?
What is it? I don't know what we're talking about. Like I
It's
said, I missed the beginning, the middle, and the end.
let me, how do I word this correctly? It's a classifieds section for prostitutes.
Prostitutes. And that's like
I-
legal. That you're saying that's legal up there?
Oh, it's legal here. It's legal. I mean, it's everywhere. It's it.
I don't know. It's not legal here. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, guess what? It's there. Let me go look. Actually, now, fuck it. Now we're
You're not
getting
allowed
into
to
it.
do that. So
Like-
wait.
it's
Let me
legal-
clarify
it's
real
legal-
quick. Let me clarify real
it's
quick. You're saying prostitution is legal in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah, it's only legal in one town in America, and that's Las Vegas.
Yeah. No. It's.
I didn't know. Like I really didn't know I wanted to move to Canada until just now.
Yo, if you as long as you've got your certification, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what town are you guys from?
Florida.
Oh, there's going to be definitely break it. Give me somewhere. Don't necessarily give me your town or whatever if you don't want to. I don't think you care, but give me something more specific than Florida.
Well, the only place you're going to find a legal prostitution website is in Las
No,
Vegas.
Trust
Other
me.
than that,
No, you're wrong.
all right, say
Google
fucking Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, that's going to definitely have it. Watch this. I'm going to do this.
It's not legal though, is what we're
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. I know you can find an underground like prostitution ring, but you were saying it's legal in Canada.
Yeah, and I wouldn't trust that shit because half of those people in America, if you're on that list, are probably undercover cops going to get you for soliciting.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught on YouTube. This is a fucking sting
Well,
operation.
Wait. Oklahoma has illegal prostitution now too?
Yeah, I think you'll find it in small cases, but most of the country it's illegal.
Yeah, we just had up here in Delaware, we just had a place get busted for prostitution.
Oh,
and shit.
damn.
It's not even the charge isn't even prostitution. Usually it's sex trafficking.
Yeah, that was on top of it. That was
Mhm.
another is sex trafficking and like and other charges that sound like sex trafficking, like are on top of it.
Yeah,
Too.
it's only on. So this site got bought out by a Canadian. So it's only Canada now. They've taken it away from America. Oh shit!
Like, a lot of like conservative states are like even going as far as like to ban porn.
Yeah,
Like in Texas, Pornhub is banned completely. They have other porn websites, but you got to like verify your identity and all that shit to use it. And then one day, this list of all these people that log onto these porn sites are going to get released. Like,
Okay, so you guys have different sites down there. Didn't find me long to find them. Didn't take me long. Oh
well,
yeah,
you can find
Oh,
Craigslist or
It's
Backpage
here.
was a big thing.
y'all got
Backpage
like
is a big
the
thing
different
for a while.
sites down there.
Yeah, Backpage was a big thing for a while down here.
Yeah.
But right when like the cops figure out that it's only being used for that, they crack down on that shit. Now, if you're going on Backpage, I would imagine you're probably rolling the dice that you're either going to get a cop or a disease. like, like, ban porn. What the fuck?
Damn.
Well, I mean, if the conservatives, if the Christian conservatives get their way, they will ban all degeneracy.
Yeah, you guys would have a lot of sting operations up there.
If they banned porn countrywide, we'd have a lot of sexually frustrated motherfuckers in this country.
See, I don't think that it's even a proposal to ban. I think it's to limit, like back to where it was back in the like 70s and shit. You know what I mean? Like where it's not
Like you gotta pay for it.
yeah,
You mean
put it
limit
behind
to
a
where you have to-
paywall. Yeah, like, and not just are you 18? Yes, like, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. We shouldn't have it as like just out in the open as it is. Like, porn
It's
stars
true.
got podcasts and everybody idolizes them and shit. Like,
But that's the problem they had when they allowed the internet to go the way they allowed the internet to go.
yeah, the internet
Without-
is like the Wild West, and they're fine. I mean, I say finally, but like it only makes sense to govern it the same way you govern society. It doesn't make sense that it was left as free as it was for so long. But it's all under the guidelines of speech, right? It's all speech, and
They got a whole price list on this shit. This is crazy.
you said I'm about to book a vacation.
Says
Yeah.
30 minutes is $250. 1 hour is $350. 2 hours is $550. And overnight for 12 hours is $1,600. Now I'm curious what overnight means. 12 hours. What does that mean?
Is that an escort service or is that
That's an independent one. This is an independent one from Gainesville. Her shoe size is 8.5. She's got green eyes. She's 30 years old. Yep.
That's a man.
No, it's definitely not a man. I know a tranny when I see one, let me tell you. Oh yeah, that's a woman.
and then he flips through the next picture, he's like, no, damn, she's got a bigger dick than me.
Yeah, she's got a whole thing about cancellations. Life happens, I totally get it. Yo, just please respect my time the same way I respect yours.
Does overnight mean she's gonna cook breakfast for me?
I can't do this, man. This is fucking hilarious.
You should message her. Let's see what she has to say.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's ask her if overnight includes cooking breakfast for you in the morning.
You cook breakfast?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I'm going to buy you for that $1,200, right? You're getting 12 hours of work. I can
Yeah,
bring it
we
to the
don't
house
we
and
don't
make
have
her clean
sex
it.
at all. You're doing my laundry. You're sweeping
Yeah.
my floors.
They're doing
I got
everything.
dishes
Yeah.
piling
I
up.
figured that $1,600 for a 12-hour shift is cheaper than doing it this way, so you're doing it.
Yeah.
Here we go. That'd be
Be like, you're
hilarious.
doing all this work, and in the last 15 minutes, I'm gonna fuck you. Get my money.
Well, this girl services Orlando, Tampa, and Jacksonville.
That's what you do. You get the 12 hour, and you put her ass to work for 11 and a half hours. Give her a 15-minute break, and then fuck her the last 15 minutes. And you
it's
just got the
funny.
money for it out of that order.
We're so getting.
Is there like a way that we would get in trouble for like contacting these people on like in like a satire manner?
No,
Like,
I don't know.
That's like soliciting charges.
I mean,
Hold on a
no,
second.
no. Some of these
Yeah,
motherfuckers
there's
don't.
one.
I feel
Yeah,
like
there's a lot.
way that they could still get you with like soliciting charges.
Bro, check this out. I can press this button right here. It says show.
Not if we
Show.
do this.
Her phone number is 1-813-608-6500. Like people can just we could honestly have a whole show where we call these prank call.
Yeah, yeah. But
I
that's
did.
what I'm saying though. I wonder. I don't know what the law is up there, but I feel like down here they would still be able to back you into a corner and catch you with soliciting if you call them
No,
and try
no,
to set something
no,
up, regardless if it's a joke.
no. I just put this up there. We're fine now. We can do it.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should.
no. I think that you could definitely call these up and have a little fun, my guy.
Do it.
Yeah,
No,
you're in Canada. It's legal for you. You can do it.
do you know how
That's the
expensive
way
it
around the
is?
law.
Do you know how expensive it is for me to call the states?
Put it on speakerphone. Put it on speakerphone.
That's expensive.
Oh shit!
Dang.
After you got a Facebook Messenger, you can call her through that.
What the hell? This woman is 45 years old and thinks she's worth $600 an hour. Jesus Christ. Somebody needs they do not understand value down there, do they? Oh, no.
Dude, he's looking for value in a You're looking for herpes. You're looking for herpes.
Sir, where do you get your evaluation? That's what I want to inbox her. Where do you get your evaluation, ma'am?
That's too funny.
Is there an auditor that comes out? Or something?
Yes. Yes. What makes you think this is worth this? For 3 hours, she will go to dinner with you for $1,500. What do you mean? What is that? No. Orlando, Florida. Jesus Christ. Motherfucker's about to age out. Okay, let's get off these sites. I'm gonna get in trouble today.
That's crazy. I wish I was a woman.
Well, if you were a woman, you'd be an ugly bitch, and nobody would pay for you, dude.
That's an odd way of saying, you'd have a lot of diseases.
No, I wouldn't even touch anyone. I would do everything behind the camera. Even it doesn't matter what you look like. If you're a woman, somebody's gonna pay you to show them your butthole. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking 500 pounds or anorexic. There's somebody out there that wants to pay to see your butthole.
I'm dead.
Go to any of these cam websites, scroll through. Most of them are fucking hideous. Look at Clapper back when it was fucking a thing. Like half them girls look like they shouldn't even be on camera, let alone taking their clothes off.
People
Do I
pay
sound
for
like a
it.
terrible person right now?
What's that?
I said, do I sound like a terrible person right now?
No, people pay for it.
You're good.
Get it. I've sounded worse.
I'd be rich if I was like, for real. If you don't got no shame and you're willing to just fucking do the different things to make the money, there's plenty of fucking money to be made for degenerates out there. Well, females
Yeah.
anyway.
And if you're willing to put the work in on weenie wigs, there's plenty of job, or there's one way to make money as a man. I've already drawn up the business plan for weenie wigs.
Oh my God. We're all going to hell.
There's a lot of married men that pay for dates like this. Yeah.
All right, boys. I'm out of
Get out of
here.
here. See ya.
Enjoy
Let-
your day. Stay safe. Peace.
Sir. Yeah, I would imagine that half of their business is married men.
Yeah, probably more than half.
I don't understand that though. Paying for somebody that they don't want to be there, they just want the money. Like, so now they got to fake the conversation. They got to fucking act like they're enjoying your time. Like, you know, it's all fucking play. Like, what are you doing? What are you paying for? That sounds like you're paying to feel more alone than you actually were before you paid for it.
You would think.
Justin found a date. Don't tell his wife.
Right.
Mike's went to jail in Pennsylvania for having porn on his computer. Oh shit.
What happened?
She said her ex went to jail for having porn on its computer. You don't want to lose
Just
it.
regular porn? Where's that at?
Rose said it. Sometimes the wife might be disabled.
How can you go to jail for having porno? Is it like
Well, it's
certain
got to
kinds
be.
of
It would
porn?
have to be a specific type. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It would, and I mean, it could, and we're not saying just one type. It could have been bestiality too. That's
Yeah.
illegal.
Yeah.
So
Incest.
yeah,
Yeah. All these words that we're not supposed to be saying on YouTube. You know. We got 250 views on yesterday's YouTube video. On yesterday's live. That's more than double what the last highest was. Yeah, 204 subscribers. It's nowhere close to like anything that is beneficial to us, but still growing.
yeah. You know what? You might want. Well, you're gonna get eventually build up a massive following, and then YouTube's gonna get you with unoriginal content. You got to change your name.
That's some bullshit. I'm not changing it.
Like, how different do you have to change it to like? Are they saying could you put fires in the hole?
I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of profiles out there that are fire in the hole, like guns and shit
Actually,
like that.
is there? I haven't found any other ones.
I don't know. I don't have my other phone. I mean, it's a common phrase. I would imagine other people used it.
And I wonder if their pages are not earning money because of unoriginality.
Yeah. Still earns like stars and all that shit, just doesn't earn, it won't get any like bonuses or anything like that.
It's basically the same as mess comedy right now. I mean, mess comedy has the potential to earn money, but it
Yeah.
just it's got me to where I need to do extravagant things in order to earn money. Like I need
Yeah, I don't know why
$10,000.
it hasn't given you the content monetization yet.
It says that I need 10,000 followers.
That's crazy.
That's what I said.
After live, I want to check something, but I can't do it. You got to do it on Mess Comedy.
I can do it right now on my other phone.
Go and to your goals. Don't change anything right now if you're already halfway through some goals, but
I'm not going to make any of the goals because I never do.
well, no, you could switch them so that you're not going after the same dumb shit every month or every week.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the one where you earn monetization.
Yeah, so you already know what your goal is for the monetization program. It says 10,000. All right, cool. I think it'll give it to you way before that if you work on other things on your profile.
This
Like
thing ain't
I
fucking.
would change it to either reach more people or like what do you have it at now? Make more money, earn more, or something like that.
I have no idea. It's not letting me get in there. Okay, there it goes. Professional. Where do I get a professional dashboard?
Click on your name at the top where it has the percentage thing.
50%.
You're at 50%. What are your other
Six.
goals? Is it something to
Six.
stress?
I've got to create 5 more public posts and reply to 5 more comments.
That's it. Yeah, so don't change it right now. What do you have it set at though? What's it say at the top? Make like earn more or something like that.
Reach more people.
Click on that. What are the other options?
Build my community. Maximize my earnings. Quick
Yeah.
start.
So when the new week starts, I would switch it to maximize my earnings, and maybe that'll kickstart it into like letting them know you want to fucking get on the monetization program.
Gotcha. Yeah, no.
But don't change
Yeah, I
it now.
don't.
'Cause you're already so close to finishing that goal. You'll get the badge for it, and then when the new week
Yeah,
starts, switch it over to the other one.
I should probably. We should probably have um a couple lives tomorrow on Mess Comedy that accidentally fuck up and we have to restart. That way it counts as 2 posts per live. Um,
What did it say you needed still?
5 more new posts, public posts, and I have to reply to 5 more or no, 7 more public posts, and I have to reply to 5 more comments.
I mean, you can just make posts and delete them.
I can write under construction, deleting soon, and then delete it and have copy and paste, like have it copied so I can paste it and do it like 7 times in a row, right?
Yeah. Did you see my? No, you'll probably get spam for that. You see my time machine post?
What?
Fucking A, hold on. Uh, I posted. It worked with an exclamation point, and then like 20 minutes later, I posted. I'm about to test my time machine. Keep your eye on my wall to see if it works.
So it worked. You texted it worked before you texted you're about to text
Yeah.
the time. Gotcha. That's a thinker. Gotta really pay attention to when they were posted to get it.
Yeah. People didn't really understand. I posted it worked, and everybody's like, "Congratulations!" Like, I could have been talking about anything. Like, yeah, I killed that guy and got away.
You just said that on YouTube. You know you're gonna get flagged.
This is all satire, folks. I'm sorry, YouTube.
We have put that warning up there. I don't know if that helps any, but
Bug him. Bug him. What time is it?
350.
3:51.
Yeah, 351 now.
What's everybody doing out there? How y'all enjoying your motherfucking Friday? Motherfucking. I'll probably jump on the game with my son for a little while later.
I don't. It was my battery. My batteries were dead. Was what was wrong with my Oculus or whatever you call it. MetaQuest.
Your controller batteries?
Yeah, I just put new batteries in it and it worked fine.
Yeah. I've been playing a little more of the poker on there, trying to be patient among the dumb players. I want to go play in a multi-day tournament at the casino here. So, I feel like the goal of those tournaments is just to last. You're not trying to build a monster stack. You're not trying to go in on huge pots. You're trying to make it to the next day with a decent amount in front of you.
Yeah, it's all about discipline.
So that's bobbing and weaving the fucking idiots, pretty much. You're just bobbing and weaving the people that are trying to bait you into the hands and shit. And I feel like this game's a good way to do that. Right?
And if you're patient, how many hours a day though are these tournaments?
So they do satellites that lead into the tournament that are about 8 hours. That's 6 to 8 hours, depending on what the tournament is and how many people sign up.
So that's an all-day event.
Yeah. So it's not what they do is they do unlimited rebuys for the first 2 hours, and then they shut down the rebuys and however long the tournament lasts after that in the satellites. And then in the real tournament, it's 6 hours a day for the first. If it's a 3-day tournament, it's 6 hours the first 2 days, and then the last day is however long it takes to end it.
Gotcha.
But I could get in on a satellite for $80, and the buy-in for the main tournament, if you don't win the satellite, is $600. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm not going to buy into the main tournament, but I'll buy into a satellite for $80 for a chance at a $60,000 pot, guaranteed pot, and most of the time it grows way bigger than that. I wanted to do it. They do one every month. I wanted to do it this past month, but the day I showed up, I looked at the fucking schedule wrong, and it was the tournament. The satellite was the day before. So I'm there. I'm like, got my money in hand. I'm like, ticket for the satellite, please. And they're like, the fuck are you talking about? I drove all the way out there to just drive all the way back.
That sucks. Well, that's like the first time I did comedy in Frederick. The first time I ever, before I ever did it, I just drove all the way down there on a Tuesday night, and then asked them about going up, and they were like, if people don't show up, you can go up later, but everybody showed up, so I couldn't go up that night.
Yeah.
But I watched everybody do comedy that night, and then the following week I signed up and came up and went up on stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I had myself all hyped up too. Like, ready to fucking win this thing.
Got your
Sounds like the
adrenaline
same.
going. Well, the cool thing is you still had adrenaline rush, because you were jacked up ready for it, so you got that high. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And that's a good point too, because usually when I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go play card, like if I'm gonna go to the casino or not, and I decide not to, however much money I would have spent, I feel like I won it already. Like, so you get
Yeah,
the adrenaline rush of like, might go, might. Nah, I'm not gonna go. I won the $100.
for sure. No, I'm not gonna go. I'll just play on my VR.
Yeah,
Save win $100, even if I lose.
yeah. The $100 that would have been out of my bank account is now sitting there, safe and
Yeah.
sound, from my dumb ass. I gamble way too much. I don't lose enough to justify not gambling though. Where is this at? So I can take it. We have 3 card rooms near me that they do poker and a couple table games like they do 3-card poker, 1-card poker, which is basically just war. Baccarat or something like that. I don't know what the other games are.
Shit, 2 years ago you could have played poker with us. We played online. Haven't done that in a long time. Wonder if we could get enough people together again and do that. Probably not.
I'd be down for it. I'm sure Joe would probably be down for it. Elisa probably still would.
Or
We don't have the only casino we have down here is on Seminoles the reservation. They're the only ones that have full legal right to gamble. Everything else is so that we have like card rooms. All the games are. We're not allowed to have casinos where the gambler has odds over the casino. The casino always has to have the odds over the player, or they can't play the game. So like,
isn't that how most casinos are run anyway?
well, no, because blackjack, if you play a certain strategy, you get the odds over the casino.
If you play that strategy, they kick you out usually for counting cards.
Well, no, you don't even have to count cards. If you stick to a basic strategy, you get 51% over the casino. If you play wild and crazy and just play however you feel like it, the casino gets that 51% over you. So, but if you count cards, you get a 80%. I would imagine like you would get way higher odds over the casino. But the games that they play here, the casino gets 2-to-1 odds over you. So they're getting 66% chance to win in every game. Or poker, where the casino can never lose. Because I guess their justification is that you're not supposed to go into a business expecting to drain the business dry. You're supposed to go in there, pay for entertainment, and yeah, maybe walk out with some money, but the idea isn't to go in there and try to drain a business dry, because this is a tax-paying business, whatever. Like, But we actually had like smaller game. They call them game rooms. They were basically mini casinos, but the games were set up where it was an obvious 2-to-1 odds because you would pay $1, and if you win, you get $1.50. But if you lose your dollar. So if you lose, you pay them a whole dollar, but if you win, they only pay you 50 cents.
Nice shit. Yeah,
You have to win
that,
two hands in order over their one hand every time.
that's horrible.
Mhm. They shut those down quick. They had that fish game. You ever hear of those the game rooms with the fish game?
No.
They were like all over the country for like it was like a flash, and then they were all gone.
What's the fish game?
It's like an arcade game where it's like a table, and then there's like a bunch of fish floating around, and you got this like cannon thing, and you got to shoot the cannon at the fish. It's like a TV screen on a table, and you got this little controller in front of you. I've never played it. I don't know really that. And like as you shoot the fish, you pay a certain amount, I guess, for like a certain amount of cannonballs, and each fish is worth a certain amount or something. I don't really know exactly how it works, but it was like a big craze for like.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about it.
We had them down here. We had them on every fucking street corner. There was a game room, and then they all got raided, and they all disappeared. You guys should do poker again. I would play. Well, we could see if we can get enough people. I'd like to find a different app though, because I feel like that app, like it'll just pick somebody and just start like feeding them
I
hands.
don't know about that. It gets waves, yeah, but any poker app is going to have a wave of you getting decent hands, and then you play it a certain way because you have those hands. People fold out a lot.
No, the the amount of like four of a kinds and straight flushes and like bad beats that happen on that app is mathematically impossible.
I don't know.
Like four of a kinds getting beat out by four of a kinds and shit. Like that's the reason that
Yeah,
casinos pay huge money for that is because of the mathematical improbability.
I don't recall seeing something like that happening in when we played.
That was one of Ricky got pissed because his four of a kind got beat by another four of a kind.
I've had something like that happen. I had four of a kind kings, and I lost to a royal flush.
If that happens in a casino, you would have got paid big. Almost every casino and card room has a bad beat jackpot. That if somebody beats your four of a kind, the card rooms here, it has to be four of a kind of eights or better that get beat, and you have to have at least two cards in your hand that play. But if they get beat,
Yeah,
I think the jackpot at the ones over like 200 and some $1,000 that you get if that happens.
this was just at a tournament at a friend's house that we'd play on a Saturday night or Friday night. Have like 30 people over. Everybody would throw in $20 or something.
But yeah, I'd be down to play some poker.
Yeah, it wasn't 30 people. It was probably only like 18 to 20 people, actually, if I'm really thinking about it. We usually had 3 or 4 tables. 8 and 8 is 16. Probably 20 couple when we would play. It would be 20 couple. 18 to 20 couple, yeah.
We used to play at my mom's every Friday, and we'd get 2 tables of 9. We'd usually fill up 2 tables. I don't think I know enough people to do that anymore. Like,
Yeah. Well, if you went back home, you could try to get a hold of all the people from like that you went to school with that you would have gotten together with back then, and just see if they would be still willing to do it. You know what I mean? And you're gone.
my bad, my other phone died.
I was gonna say, I'm saying, you could probably call the old people that you used to get to do it and get half of those people maybe to show up
Yeah, maybe.
if you were back
Everybody,
home.
I don't. Everybody went and did their own thing. Most people don't talk to each other anymore. People fucking hate each other for dumb reasons. I mean, I went home for my mom threw me a birthday party, and I guess uh, I had more friends than I thought I did. Like,
So there were people that showed up.
yeah, it
Right
was
on.
pretty. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Private games here sometimes. Yeah, we use this app, GG Poker, that lets you like set up private games. I'll do another dab and get my ass set. Well, how close are we to a 420?
12 minutes. That's why I came outside.
Yeah. Jump up out of here.
What's that?
To catch this 420 and then get the fuck up out of here.
Sounds like playing to me.
Stupid to tear each other apart. What were we talking about? That who's tearing each other apart?
You, man, you're tearing me down, brother. You're tearing me apart, man.
You're tearing me apart. You're welcome, Diane. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Shit, did I bring? Yeah, I got my drink. I hated cutting my dog's toenails. It was always a bitch because she'd always want to pull them back, and then every now and again, because she was pulling on them, I would clip too close, and she'd, and then I had to put that quick stop on it. You know that you fucking that sulfur looking shit.
Did you take the bike?
What's that?
Or she just got back from like driving out to that car show.
Oh, How
There's
far
a bit
away is it?
with traffic. What did you say? About an hour and a half? A 3 hour round trip.
Just to look at a parking lot?
Yeah, just to get the price. Oh, an hour, the 2 hour round trip. Yeah, they had to have lunch out on the water somewhere.
What's-
Hmm.
What'd you say?
I said they went and had lunch. She went with her dad. They went and had lunch somewhere out on the water somewhere. So it was a nice little trip for them. They were supposed to take the Spider. He has one of them like 3-wheel motorcycles. So
Yeah.
they were supposed to go down on that, but it's supposed to rain, so they ended up driving the car.
The one that has 2 wheels up front and 1 wheel in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're always cool to watch when you're driving down the road and you see one beside you. You're always like, cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You're like, it would suck if you got in a collision with that motherfucker, but cool.
I would imagine turning it like is weird with them.
There's a couple people that have them down here where I live. Like, and during the summertime, they'll ride up and down the street, like not the development, but the main street before you
Yeah.
turn into development now, with the fucking music blaring. Fucking you hear the music, the fucking loud as shit, because there's nothing
Yeah.
holding it in. You know what I mean? It's like it's on a fucking speaker.
Yeah, there's always like during the summer they always have like rides with like hundreds of them down. No, I'm not in Canada. They're pretty cool though. I'd rather a motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm not getting either.
I don't think I will either.
If I ever did, I would get a Harley Davidson, something that I could, like a cruiser. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I always say too, I don't trust myself on something fast.
Well, it's not as much of me not trusting myself. It's I don't trust other people on the road when I'm on a motorcycle. That's why I'll probably never own. And
Yeah.
I don't trust me in a car. But I think I would trust me much more. I would trust myself much more on a motorcycle because I know the danger of it, right? In a car, I've been in accidents. It's not that uncomfortable. It's kind of like a ride at a carnival when you're a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, all it takes is one person to turn out in front of you, not look where they're going, run a light, like it's over.
Yeah. And that's how accidents happen in your car too. But imagine if you were any accident that you ever been in your car. Just imagine if you were on a bike. That
Yeah,
same shit,
no,
the same shit would happen if you were on a bike. No matter what, you just happen to be in a car. Now think about if I own a bike. That puts what percentage of those chances are happening to me on this bike now? You know what I mean?
I think about some weird shit. So I saw a motorcycle accident the other day when I was on my way, like while I was at work delivering something, going over the bridge, and they had the guard, like the screens up. They put up these like big square screens so you can't see the body and all that stuff, but you can still see the body bag laying back there. And over here, like nobody was near it. All the cops are over here, ambulance and stuff over here. Nobody's attending to that because it's been like 20 minutes since the accident. They've already assessed everything. And like 1 minute, you're riding on your bike, you're having the time of your fucking life. The next minute, you're kind of just an afterthought. Like everybody's just going about their business around you, and you're fucking like laying there just gone. Like the world around you goes on, and it's just over. Like it's crazy.
Unless you believe in quantum immortality.
What's that?
Quantum immortality is that guy on that bike. In his mind, he didn't die. He survived that wreck.
Oh yeah. So there's
It's a parallel universe
yeah.
that breaks off.
He broke off into the universe where he's still cruising down the road.
Either cruising down the road or he ended up in the hospital with a broken leg or something. Instead.
Yeah.
That quantum immortality is something that I've believed in, but haven't known what to call since I was little. Like I was like, wonder if I just died there, but I didn't die to me because I wouldn't know that I died.
Yeah. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know. It's like we've talked about it a bunch. Like it's hard to believe in alternate realities for me.
I don't know.
But
Not
I
to
mean,
me.
yeah, I don't know. That that would almost mean that like so your consciousness splits then, right?
Yes.
So
Because like honestly, things only exist because they're observed. If there was no one here to observe them, they would not exist.
yeah, but that doesn't explain the consciousness split. Like the consciousness is what observes. So the consciousness observed the car accident. So you would say that in this reality, the consciousness split at that moment, and one half of it went on to observe the car accident. The other half decided that it didn't want to live that reality. It wanted to observe it in this way or whatever, or however, you know what I mean? Like that was a super simplistic way to describe it,
But
but you're saying, but what you're saying is that happens billions of times over the
yeah,
course
but
of.
I don't think okay, yeah, but this is where it's gonna maybe make it a little clearer for you. I don't if that's true, if there is validity to um the quantum immortality and the different uh
Universe.
multiverse or whatever, I don't think they're physical things. I think that they're
So
only conscious observable and thought to be physical because the conscience believes. Do you understand what I'm saying there?
so
So it's not an
but
actual, like we
you're
each have our own version of what Earth is.
you would so you're saying that you would like to be consistent. You're saying that this isn't a physical world either. This is only
Exactly.
physical because we're observing it that way.
Yes. So for there to be infinite of them, it wouldn't take up any amount of space, really. You see what I'm saying? Because it's just conscience, which
Yeah.
conscience doesn't, because conscience doesn't take up space. Conscience has no volume, right? Like no measurable volume.
Well, that we know of. Yeah. Well, I guess no, it
And
wouldn't. Yeah.
consciousness is the main fire in the hole. It's 420.
Right into the hole.
Consciousness is the main thing driven behind is what drives everything that we believe.
Yeah.
Without consciousness, everything ceases to exist.
Yeah, but it's just this. So the split of consciousness. So even if it's not taking up physical space, that would make it so each person probably you would imagine if this was the case, each person it happens in every moment, right? In
Yes.
every moment of your life, there's probably 1,000 different splits, probably an
Yeah.
infinite splits. So there's infinite split now.
Because, but think about this. There's already infinite choices. Like you can choose infinite things to do right now, but you're choosing to do what we're doing. So
But
if you
so
chose
in
to do
existence,
something else, then that splits the reality of what we're doing now.
it, so in existence, even if it's not a physical, like a bit like you're able to touch it, like it's not matter or whatever, there would still be infinite to the infinite power amount of existences right now
Yeah,
happening all.
because the universe as we know it is expanding infinitely. Anyway,
It's it sounds it,
I'm getting through to you to where you can understand this shit.
it's but it sounds like the only way for that to be possible would be like a super creator situation. That almost seems like it would only be by design. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be a natural phenomenon. That would be a design so that
Everything else in this world is ones and zeros. Why can't the universe be the same way? Why can't there be an opposite of what this is and an opposite of what that is and so on and so forth, where it's slightly altered to make an opposite version inverted, which changes slightly over time every time it's copied.
well that would only prove a polar universe. It wouldn't be a multi-universe. It would just be a polar universe where there's like an alternate universe theory. It's like there's only one other. You know,
Yeah,
it's
but
either this
there's
or that.
in the ones and zeros you can create everything. So there can be creations of other universes in this.
Where I get hung up
Slightly
is
altered by one.
where I get hung up is like you can believe it sounds plausible at face value where you're like, yeah, so when you tie it to a person, you're like, yeah, either you do this or that. But then when you expand out and realize that you're talking about that happening to every person at every moment,
It
like
does. Think about this.
so no
Okay.
one person is living in another person's alternate reality. Like my consciousness is never in your alternate reality. I'm only in this one for you.
No, your conscious is in all. Everything is happening all at once. You're doing this, and you're driving your car to the store right now, and you're doing this, and you're doing that. But you're
All
only
my
you,
experiences.
you right now are only observing what you were observing of us. The rest of that
Yeah,
is all happening because those
yeah.
are choices that can be made.
But let's say my consciousness say I instead of deciding to go live today, I decided to go to the dispensary. But that's my alternate universe. Your consciousness is not in that universe, right?
Yeah, my conscious is in that universe, and it's doing something other than being live with you, unless I'm live with you in that universe while you're on your drive to the dispensary. We could be doing that in that universe while you're at the dispensary. We could be going live while you're at the dispensary in that universe. But I'm not observing what's happening there right now. I'm observing what's happening in this. See, so therefore, if all of a sudden I were to be unalive but in quantum immortality, I'm back, and I would remember things slightly different than how they actually happened because the slight difference. You see what I mean?
Because yeah, it's a
Like I could leap into a totally different person that doesn't even know you and would never know you in a universe, a certain universe. You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's all different possibilities of the different. There's infinite possibilities also.
You think that so much technology and so much information made us question what we know about everything to the point where we're
Yes,
believing we're believing things that aren't true because it goes against the norm. Like
I think that drugs have affected the way we think about shit.
yeah. But like there's so much information out there and there's so a lot of false information and a lot of like skepticism, you know what I mean? Like you can only know so much about the Illuminati, but people put out these detailed videos about shit that like how do you know any of this stuff? Yeah, they lived in fucking what and this is the they had the this was their catchphrase back in the day. You know what I mean? Like no, you don't know you're putting pieces together out of a small story, but like I don't remember what my point was.
I don't either. Uh, I think the point was that drugs have affected the way we think. I think
Yeah,
that's where we're.
yeah. Oh yeah. Information made us question things that were actually true, created stories that sounded more true. So people started believing these altered stories over the actual truth.
Well, that's going to happen even more now with AI. Like you see these reels, half of these reels of the attacks going on in Iran
Oh yeah.
and Israel are AI generated. Half of them are real, half of them are AI.
Yeah.
I can point out most of the AI ones.
And a lot of the videos are from video games and stuff like that. Uh,
Dude, there
but
was a senator or something. There's a senator or something that commented on, look at what we're doing in Iran. And it was a video simulation of something.
I I got that Snopes app. It's like videos that would get censored on other sites and shit. And
Right?
the one I'm seeing the most is Kim Jong Un is ready to go to war for Israel. All they have to do is ask. Like he hasn't said anything like that. Like, but I see it every day. I get a notification of another video saying something about it.
No shit.
But yeah, when you got so many people questioning things and putting up different theories that could be completely made up, they're completely out of their fucking imagination, but you get enough traction on it, you make it sound real enough, get enough people to back it, and all of a sudden, this is a new theory. Right?
Yeah. That's how shit happens, though. That's how conspiracy theories start.
Yeah, I want to start a new conspiracy theory. Just not creative enough, and I don't got enough people to spread it with me.
Like the Jim Carrey has been cloned. There's one. We could have started that,
Yeah,
but somebody beat us to it.
supposedly he responded and said that it was him, and
Yeah, him, his publicist, and all of his people did too. That's what I haven't heard anything from him, but his publicist I heard.
yeah, said like he's been out of the spotlight for so long because he felt like his life was just in front of a camera all the time, and he went and got self help and changed his way of living. But I still say that wasn't him.
I the big thing for me was the eye color. Like, I want to hear his explanation of why his eyes were different colored, and I want to hear his explanation of why he was signing shit with his right hand instead of his left hand. Those are the two things that I don't understand. If it was really him, why was he signing with his right hand? And um uh why was his eyes blue instead of brown?
I feel like everything about it was just like his body language, the way that like he was acting like all giddy, like he's never been in front of a camera before or something. Like
Yeah, but this was a French thing that was supposed to be prestigious, and he wanted to do it all and accept it in French. So you know what I mean. So maybe
yeah,
maybe he's excited. One of the awards that he actually was excited to get, unlike these other awards that he's made fun of over the years. You know what I mean? It seemed
yeah.
like he seemed like he was real honored to get that award,
Or he was
and he didn't
trolling him.
for that. But like usually he makes it. Usually when he gets an award, he makes it a joke, right? You know what I mean? That's what, like, the biggest difference is he didn't make it a joke. He looked like he really was honored to get this award, and
Did you see the like? Did you
that's what
see like
throws
the
it
red
off right
carpet
off the top.
interview? Did you see the
Yeah,
red
he was
carpet
all.
interview?
Yeah, he sounds almost like Michael Jackson with after he went through. If Michael Jackson went through puberty, that's what he
Yeah,
sounds like. Michael Jackson if he went through puberty.
and like he was trying to do like the facial expressions. You know, like that's the one thing about a lot of these like comedians from that era. The reason that they got their cult fucking following is because of their body language and the things that they could do with their face and shit. Like the Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler,
The
fucking
mannerisms.
Chris
Their
Farley.
mannerisms.
Like, yeah, it's something that couldn't be matched. And like when you see it, like you know who exactly who it is. Like I don't feel like I feel like he was trying to mimic him, but I don't feel like it didn't look like him.
That that thing you're talking about that they have, that's what I get told I have by a lot of people at open mics.
Yeah,
I don't
something that just
what
says that's you.
yeah. And you want to pay attention because it pulls you in.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I wish I knew what it was, and I wish I knew how to sell that shit because I'd be fucking rich.
yeah. Like you could tell when somebody's like trying, like really trying too hard to copy something too. He needs to come out on something that you know can't be AI, like a fucking television show, like or an actual like whatever, like morning show or something, and act that same way. Like, let's see if you could do it.
I don't know.
That shows you listen to you guys. But you know, it's nice.
You know, it's not that important to me, really, if it was him or not.
Yeah, it's just interesting, and
He
it
has
is.
been out of he has been out of the spotlight for a long time, and it's been long enough for me to not give a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, and it could just be a stunt to be relevant again. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
could be. Yep. I looked up to see if he had anything big coming out, and it's just the new Sonic movie.
Yeah, I just like it's interesting. Like, why if he did if it is a fake, like why was it a fake? That's I want the rest of the
Maybe
story.
Maybe because he's been out of the spotlight for so long that he doesn't want to go back in. And he paid somebody to go accept this damn award so he could be like, yeah.
Or he tried his damnedest to learn French. Couldn't figure it out. He's like, I don't want to make a fool out of myself. Please get up there and give this speech. Like, anyway, I'm gonna get my ass out of here.
All right, brother. I'll see you later.
Later. All right, everybody, hit that like button on your way out. Fire in the motherfucking hole.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole.